Hello, my kako, Joe Souza here, actually standing in our milling department right here at Kanileʻa Ukulele. You know, as an ukulele player then turned builder, one of the things that really caught my eye early on was the beauty in the work pieces that I was building ukulele from. You know, from that raw koa log and then ultimately creating that polished gem. We're gonna learn all about that today on the breakdown. So we're here at the resaw, which is one of the steps in cutting the koa wood that's going to become an ukulele. But really the journey for the ukulele started in the forest and recognizing these beautiful old growth, or what we call kupuna koa trees, that have fallen. They've lived their life, but their life is not forgotten as it now lives in our instrument and really spreads aloha throughout the world, and everybody can recognize the beauty of these kupuna koa trees. Now you may not know this, but for every Kanileʻa ukulele we build, we plant a koa tree, which makes sure that koa and the forest will live on. As we cut the work pieces, what we're looking for is quarter-sawn pieces or vertical grain. Now if you could imagine this big koa log, what we're going to do is we're going to cut it into pie-shaped pieces. Those pie-shaped pieces are then going to be cut again on our resaw, and we're going to slice them with a precision and an accuracy that was basically unattainable to us. We're going to get the first slice off of the block and the second slice off of the block, and they become a married pair to reveal this symmetrical, or what is known as book-matched grain. That vertical or quarter-sawn grain has to be between 70 to 90 degrees to provide the strength that we're looking for to handle the string tension over the life of the instrument. So by being able to care for these koa pieces and make sure that they're cut properly, we'll make sure that we get the best result that we possibly can as a modern day ukulele builder. So here are some koa that I sliced really right before we started this video. And it actually looks kind of scary, so organic and so natural. But really, what I see as an ukulele builder, I see a perfect set of ukulele sides for our instrument. And we'll get these raw pieces and find those polished gems right from these raw pieces. Now in our shop, we use a series of triangles to keep those work pieces in order. Now, just in case if I was to accidentally drop this work piece and everything got all jumbled up, I could use those triangles to put everything back in order and make sure that we're able to keep that book-matched grain. Now, if we don't keep things in order and we lose the book match, we actually lose the symmetrical grain that we're looking for. So these steps are so important to ultimately what the final tone and the final look of the ukulele is going to be. As we air dry these work pieces and this real time-honored method of drying the wood, where from the forest it can take 2 years, 3 years, depending on the size of the log, to get that moisture content to about 12 to 14%. From there, we'll do that resawing process, which in turn allows us to sticker or put pieces of wood in between each slice, which then allows natural air to pass through the wood and allow it to get even drier. But here in Hawaiian open air, we can only get the moisture content from anywhere between 8 to 10%, where ideally we want that moisture content to actually go a bit lower. To get it to 6%, we have to introduce a simulated dry room where we have fans that blow this drier air through the wood and allows it to get to that 6%, which in turn allows the wood to be stable as the ukulele goes on its life, depending on what type of relative humidity it's going to be exposed to. We want to make sure that that wood is nice and stable before we build an ukulele from it. Now those dried work pieces are ready to become an ukulele. We can go ahead and start the edge gluing process and create that ukulele set. We're going to see that on another segment of the breakdown. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. If you leave us a comment, we'll get back to you, so don't hesitate. Also, if you really love what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay in touch with everything we do here at Kanileʻa Ukulele. It was great seeing everybody. Hopefully I gave you some insight to how we process our koa wood and ultimately create our Kanileʻa Ukulele. Aloha.